John Carpenter has gifted us with some of the greatest films of all time. Halloween, They Live, The Thing, Christine, In the Mouth of Madness, Escape from LA, Prince of Darkness, and so many more. One that often gets snubbed from these lists is The Fog, although not his best film and one that has its problems and seems out of place in the decade of horror that would follow. The Fog is still a great flick. Local priest finds a book that explains his grandfather stole gold and killed a group of shipwrecked pirates. Soon after, a rolling demonic fog comes through the town. Deep inside, the pirates were back. Top-notch cinematography, lighting, atmosphere, and a soundtrack that just won't stop. Zombie pirates are played up, and really, you never get them that close up, but they're really well done here. Shrouded by this deep fog, these villains encroach the town, and they've come back for what is deaded to them. The group of characters we follow are perfectly strung together into this local church for the finale, where they come to collect. Their gold now melted into a giant cross the priest presents. It glows through their demonic hands, causing them to disappear, only returning for a beheaded stinger at the end of the film. The whole movie is very moody, very dark and impure. Covered with this fog, deep dark secrets has come with vengeance to this town. It's a great film with no shortage of shots and stings to dive deep into. Inspired by the Trollenberg Terror, and the wreckage and plundering of the ship is even based on true events, minus the whole zombie pirate return thing. Although the film has great concept and amazing imagery that still holds up today, feeling otherworldly in a way only John Carpenter could bring to the screen, it still lacks something, and even Carpenter himself knew this, feeling as if his own movie doesn't quite work. Even having a top-notch cast, Jamie Lee Curtis would return for another Carpenter project alongside Tom Atkins. Carpenter's wife would also be in the film and go on to star in other projects. A top-tier set of actors, plenty of references and Easter eggs throughout to Carpenter's friends, and even H.P. Lovecraft, an atmospheric setting, a dark tone and theme, and memorable villain designs. This film still feels like it fails on something, and I almost can't place it. It's not incoherent or poorly paced. In fact, it moves along swiftly. An opening with Edgar Allan Poe quote sets up this film perfectly. It's a movie that embodies the mood and cinematic feel you get when reading Poe's work, but still feels very Carpenter-ish in nature. I think one of the things holding this movie back is the plot, having the reason for the zombies to be vengeance over the gold and their murder right after the priest finds the journal explaining everything about his grandfather feels random and crammed in. It's just strange, and even in a film with a third-rate shot, it's the only thing that feels added in, except really the ghost story opening in the beginning. And yet it is still a must-watch film that isn't quite his best, but still visually stunning with a stellar soundtrack. It will go on to get critically reviewed, and very, very poor remake.
There's a fog bank out there.
Alright, I'm drunk enough.